Here with Todd Hibbs and his best friend, the microphone, at the Division III Championships. And Todd, this has become an old hat for you. You've announced how many championships and how many classes for how many years?
This is the 20th event I've done for the NCAA, and this year I'm honored and pleased to be able to do all three of them again. So next couple of weeks will be busy in Omaha, and that'll make 22 championships.
Last year we saw you as you had a little bit of a laryngitis at D2s, mainly because of what happened at this tournament. You want to explain that a little bit?
Well, last year at this tournament in this very venue, I was a little bit more nervous because I was still in the coaching profession. And we had it was probably one of the feature matches in the finals between Jason Brew of Olivet and Aaron Wernemont, an outstanding wrestler from Wartburg. And came down to the end, a 2-1 match that we lost, and Wernemont got his second title against us. But I lost my voice in those 7 minutes, and it was tough bouncing back to announce D2s the next week.
Well, as far as now, you don't have the situation with coaching, and now you can put your emphasis fully on announcing. But how hard has it been stepping away from coaching after getting back into it initially, and then helping rebuild the Olivet program from when it was cut, now bringing it back?
It's difficult, no doubt. I greatly enjoyed coaching, and the thing I miss most are the relationships, the day-to-day relationships that you get to have, with the student athletes. So I miss that, but it was the right time for me. I wanted a chance to move into administration, and I got that, and I'm able to stay connected with wrestling through announcing and some work with the NWCA. So I'm pretty pleased with where I am, and I'm grateful for each opportunity I've had.
What's unique about each particular tournament from an announcing standpoint? Do you feel is there more pressure on one event than the other, or do you feel you treat them all equally?
You certainly treat them all equal, because all these wrestlers are deserving, no matter what level they're competing at. They've worked hard for many, many months, and most of them for many, many years to be here. And you don't want to drop the ball, so to speak, and mispronounce a name or get something inaccurate about them when they're competing. So I try to prepare equally for all divisions. Certainly, at the end of Division I, you've got a much larger venue, a much larger crowd. There's television coverage and those things. So I guess in that regard, there's a little more pressure at the Division I level. But you want to treat all divisions with respect. And having wrestled in Division III and having coached in Division III, I greatly respect this division, same as I do Division II. And it's great fun, like I said, and I'm grateful to get to do any of them.
As far as the venue here in Cedar Rapids, how does it really play for the fans? This is an intimate setting. It seats about 5,000, but you've got the fans involved. And is that something that, as a tournament worker, administrator type, you like to see? Obviously, the Augsburg fans, the Luther fans, the Wartburg Co fans all getting into it.
It's terrific. This is a great venue, just in terms of the size of it, as you said, and where it's located. We get a good fan base out here in Iowa, of course, and the hosts have been amazing. And Dick Simmons, in particular, as everyone knows, has done amazing work for 3 years in a row to organize outstanding championships here. And having experienced it as a coach and now as an announcer, I've been to a lot of championships in a lot of divisions, and this is second to none in how they've run things. And like I said, for the division, the size of the venue and everything, it's terrific having them here in Cedar Rapids.
Having watched all the finals the last couple of years across all divisions, what's your most memorable final which you were not coaching in from the Division III level in recent memory?
That I was not coaching in, and that I was able to be a part of, or at least see as a fan or whatnot, probably was when Marcus Levesser won his 4th title for Augsburg, I think he went 155-0 at the Division III level in his career, and was talking with former coach Jeff Swenson about that just recently. That was certainly an amazing moment in Division III wrestling history, and I was happy to be able to see that.